5th through 8th. So some serious money on offer here in the sunshine. Well, I was expecting sunshine, but there's been a lot of rain here. It was a flood this morning on my walk in. There's Mieszko Fortunski right in the background there at the back on the last table. Bader Alawahadi about to get out of his chair. He's up against Shiviz. Let's have a look at the Ko Pinyi break. Look at that technique, everything in line. The chin, the nose, a little bit of a click of the leg. Oh, and the cue ball has gone. Heartache. 3 balls down. Didn't really control the cue ball, did he? Okay, it's lucky. Unlucky, very unlucky to get kicked in like that. But he did go quite close to the side pocket. It's almost as if, not that I believe in pool gods, but it's almost like they're saying, well, you nearly went in off, I'm going to make sure you do. So he'll know. Okay, it was slightly unfortunate, but he didn't hit them good. And just as you would when you're playing a pot, you have to hit them correct. It's not like you misjudge and still expect the ball to go in. It's a fluke, isn't it, right? But of course, no flukes in 10 ball. It's cool shot. Three foul rule also. Very nice arena here. This is always a billiard room, a pool room. It is the headquarters of the Maldives Pool and Billiard Association. Big plans as well to extend, build upwards and outwards, and make it a real destination for pool players, especially the juniors. There'll be a special junior floor in the new building. Mieszko Fortunski has raced into a really early lead, 3-0 he leads. So straightforward 9 and 10 to level things up. Very nicely done. So he can feel now he's very much a part of this match. 1-1. He's not the only famous player from Hong Kong, Yip Kin Ling. There's also Robbie Capito, who recently won a big one, the UK Open, wasn't it? Lo Ho Sum, another great player from Hong Kong. Never been to Hong Kong. I really want to go. I've been mainland China, and I've never been to that man's country either. I haven't been to Taiwan yet. Of course, you're looking for a shot on the lowest ball on as well, but the first priority, make a ball. Now he does have a look at this one ball. I think he's going to be tempted. He's going to have to dig down. Can play it into either corner actually. I like playing it bottom left-hand corner. I just don't think he's going for it, is he? Just a safety. Playing the percentages. Wasn't an easy shot. No guarantee he was going to have a shot on the two either. So keeps control of the table. Needs a run. Is there the edge sticking out? Well, there was, and that was a lovely little shot he's played there. If you're coming across the face of a ball like that, or underneath it indeed, there's always the chance of that scratch in there. So just a little bit of a wobble in this second rack. Third rack, I should say, rather. I wonder, is this young man coached by Kelly Fisher? I know Kelly goes to Hong Kong quite a lot to teach the national team. She also takes Lee Walker with her as well. Lee, very, very well known and renowned coach from Wales. He's Mark Williams' coach amongst others. Nice left-hand spin on the cue ball, checking it off the rail, just coaxing it down towards this six. This is a good chance to take a 2-1 lead. winning that safety battle that created this chance. Well, he's overhit this by quite some way. I think he may even have caught the 6 ball just a bit thinner than he wanted. That loose shot on the 6 ball. I think it only became a positional error when he didn't actually catch the 6 thick enough. So he lost the cue ball. But those are the chances he really has to take. This isn't perfect. Can we just slide past the 10? Yeah, you can. No problem. Well, he had the easy end of that rack. After that mistake on the 7 from young Ling. See how things are going around the room. Bader Al-Wahadi has taken a 3-0 lead. We still have 8 Maldivians left in the tournament. Started with 16. They were the host nation, so they get the biggest invites, 16 of them. Next up on this table will be Johan Chua. Another rising star, Mohammed Sufi, I call him Souffle. Just watch this technique, watch the little kick out the back as well. There it goes, look. Oh. Seemed to put a little bit more into that. Now, does he fancy the cutback? 2-9 combo awaits him. Caught them nice and square this time, didn't he? Both the balls going in the side. If this cut is on, he'll go for it. He's overhit it. tried to convince Copigny he should be called King Cobra. There's already the Prince of Pool, who is Corey Jewell. But that's also what Copigny calls himself, the Prince of Pool. But if you watch him, he has this little thing he does where he just sticks his tongue out when he's standing there thinking. It just reminded me a little bit of a snake, of a cobra. Terrific talent. 35 years old now. He's getting on a little bit. Won the World Cup of Pool in 2015. World champion of 9-ball and 10-ball in 2015. And the reigning Masters champion also. Wasn't very masterful. He's out of position. Second best thing when you don't get on the ball, make sure your opponent cannot see it. There he is, the little cobra, the King Cobra. King Cobra. Airborne with Cathay Pacific. The wrong ball found the pocket, so the good safety this time from Co. Not often you see a player draw with ball in hand, but this is a pretty straightforward one. Just below centre, stun off the side route. Oh, 3-1 is imminent. Maciel trailing by 3 racks to 2 on the table just below me. Daniel up against Sugihara from Japan. Nokioi in town as well. Two Greeks have made their way over from Athens also. Alex Kazakis was in action yesterday, won both his matches, and Dimitris Lukatus is just sat to my right now, waiting for his match at 4 PM, I'm guessing. It's like the sky at night, there's stars everywhere. It's the turn of Ling to scratch this time. No complaints there, straight in the hole. Caught them all wrong. Looked like he tried to put a bit more into it as well. Lost a bit of his accuracy. Everything in the open. Made 2 balls. Makes this man's job a lot easier, doesn't it? Beautifully and smooth. One of my favourite players to watch. Stroking them around with consummate ease. We have a saying in England, it's like shelling peas. See the way he just loves to let the cue ball run where it wants to go. What a talent. Paul is all about predicting where the cue ball's going. This young man is a master at it. Now leads 4 racks to 1. There's our referee, Sammy. Local man. Mieszko Fortunski on an absolute roll. He's 7-0 up and he's on the 10 ball. He's a man on a mission, and pardon the pun, he's absolutely, well, butchered his opponent there. 8-0. He didn't start till 2 o'clock. 35 minutes, it's all over. This one far from that. 4-1 leading. Well, decent break this time from Copigny. Success on the break. Very nicely on the one as well. Everything in the open. Position from 3 to 5. You would think is the key shot. was just pinching a bit of angle there. Wanted to hit the 3 ball slightly straighter. He may even have gone a little bit too straight from the 3. He may not be on this, you know. It was always going to be the difficult shot, wasn't it? 3 to the 5. I think he just caught the 3 slightly thicker than he wanted to. So just having to twist the cue ball around the 6 slightly, lots of left hand. And that was the problem. So a rare positional error from Ko Pin-Yi. Risking the cut, way too thin. Calls the left hand corner. He's left it, brought it way too thick. Was trying to just flick off. Chances time for Ling to steal one. So the message goes out to Ko Pin-Yi. I'm still here. Now 4-2. Now we all know the saying, money doesn't grow on trees, but it did once wash up on the beach here in the Maldives. In the 1800s, cowrie shells were used internationally as a trading currency, and the Maldives beaches were festooned by them. These shells were distinctive and impossible to forge. The perfect traits, of course, for a currency. Today, the cowrie shell is the symbol of the Maldives monetary authority, but sadly, you're no longer able to use them to pay for your stay in paradise. It's all about the rufiya these days, the Maldivian rufiya. And I can tell you, $100 is round about 1,500 Maldivian rufias. There you go. There's your maths lesson for today. Back to the action. Good break again. Stop the cue ball well. Oh, look at the 9 ball. Is it going to spoil the 1? I think it may have done. Look at that cue ball. Stopped it. Well, have you ever seen it more central? I was talking to Aloysius Yap after his rack. He made an absolutely unbelievable break. Stopped the cue ball just like that, but it was dry. I think Aloysius was just slightly more central than that one. Look, it's just to the left of centre, isn't it? Had it been central, he would have had a look at the potting angle on this one, I think. He may still have it. No, he didn't. Just playing the safety, and it's a good one. Well, you know what he's trying to do here then. 3 rails. Come right in behind that one ball and kick it up towards the 9. And hopefully hold the cue ball somewhere around the 6. So this is all about your angles here. What would Efren do? He might do something a bit like this. Well, it wasn't how he intended, but he'll take it. That's why he's held the hand up, to not really apologise, but to just acknowledge the fact that you've had a little bit of a roll. Incredible, this game, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. Played a really good safety on Copigny there. Copigny didn't hit it as intended, but has ended up hooking his opponent back. Well, he called the one in the corner. Surely he's not trying to cut this in. Just a precaution, surely. Oh, he was trying to. Now, has he got him back? I don't think the potting angle's there. Very good effort. I think Mieszko's match was the fastest we've had so far, for sure, against Ahmed Nafil. It was 8-0 in 35 minutes. Interesting story about the Polish team. Last year, it was Viktor Zelensky, wasn't it, who was here? And this year, he's the only one of the Polish team not here. Wojtek Szewczyk is sat to my left. He's watching his friends. Well, he was watching Mieszko. Of course, Mieszko's finished now. But Daniel Maciel still in action. But he's now winning. Well, actually, no, he's trailing by 4-3. I beg your pardon. Haider Al-Wahadi has also had an 8-0 victory. That didn't go according to plan, so another chance for Pool-Billiard to extend the lead even further. It's all about the 2 to the 3. So make sure he leaves himself a really nice angle. The 2 ball, which he has. And now can play this with draw, or can just go up the centre. Normally likes to let the ball go where it wants to go. He just knows, doesn't he, exactly where the balls are going. I mentioned predictability earlier on. It all comes down to the cue action, the feel, cueing the same every time. So you know when you're striking a particular part of the cue ball, if you're cueing the same all the time, you know exactly where the cue ball's going. Billiards is one of those unique sports where you are controlling more than one ball at a time. And it is considered a precision sport. Won't worry about getting too close to the 9 ball. Now can draw round or can go forwards. He prefers to draw. Keep the stroke going. Perfect again. What a fine example of how to run a rack. Beautifully done. 5-2 Pool-Billiard now. Yeah, the 2 to the 3 he played just after this one. Johan Chua will be up next. All you Filipino fans, thousands and thousands of them. Get ready for that one, 4 PM. We don't know his opponent yet. It depends on results from this round. But it will definitely be Johan Chua on this table after this match, around about 4 PM. Well, he's okay here. Nicely on the 1, 2 waiting. 5 ball an obvious problem. We'll be looking at that now. What can I do about it? Depending how he finishes on this 2 ball, maybe he might choose to do something about it off of the 2. Let's see. He's looking, can he play the combo? Possibility of a carom also, if he were to get the cue ball somewhere near the 6. Does he fancy it here? It's risky. I thought maybe he might just be able to clip that 5 ball just to knock it towards the rail so it was available past the 9. So looking at playing the combo, wants the cue ball as close to that side rail as he can get it. And then the 5 will be squirting over towards the left-hand corner pocket. Well, not quite as far as he wanted, but it's still okay. He's calling the 9. And of course, sometimes you're not only controlling 2 balls, you're controlling 3, and that's the instance here. Cue ball, 5 ball, and 9 ball. Could he have played that any better? Of course not. It's perfection once again. Pinpoint position from Ko Pin Yi. I really could watch this guy all day long. We've been playing less than an hour, about 56 minutes to be precise. Ko Pin Yi about to win his 6th rack. Nicely done. Still nice to see Yip Kin Ling out of his seat to help get the balls out. They don't have to do that. They are actually told at the players' meeting. Let the referee do it, but they want to help. There's a great example of the beautiful stroke from the Taiwanese. A bit of slow-mo Ko. Another decent break. Balls falling everywhere, but no luck on the 1 ball. Breaks Makes them very hard for a small man, doesn't he? Look at Jeff DeLuna, another example. He's not a big guy in any means, by any means, and really does get some power in the break. Jeff DeLuna, the bull. Quite expected to see Jeff here, but he's not here. I think I saw he was in, I think he was at New York. Oh, he cut that in. What a great shot that was. So we are playing alternate break. What do you guys think about it? It's something for you to have a chat about. It's always a big discussion, winner breaks or alternate break. Sometimes there's just nothing to say. Not often, for me. Occasionally, it's like, it's really nice to see the cues do the talking, isn't it? Six three, guys. The other two co-brothers have just arrived in the arena to support their brother. There's a little merry-go-round there. Look at the 5-ball having fun in the side pocket with a 7. Having a little dance together. Sammy has done the job racking. There's Koping Chung. And there's Andre as well in the front row there, who just lost out to Aloysius Yap. You may have seen that on this stream table just before. Ball's going down again, and I think this one ball is on. obviously doesn't fancy it. Playing in behind the 7. I think he was trying to make it very, very awkward. Daniel Maciel is having a real battle against Sugihara Tadasu. The man from Japan, 5-3 up at the moment. Watch the 4 ball. Was always going to go close playing that shot. Didn't see him call it. Just to let you know, guys, I do try and get to have a look at the chat every now and then. If I've missed any questions or comments from you, I do apologise. Well, I told you I'd try and give you a few surprises, guys, every now and then, and I've just collared Wojtek Szewczyk to come and sit with me. Hi, Wojtek.
Hi, Mark. Hi, everyone. Just as much a surprise for me as it is for you. Had no idea I'm going to be here commentating for you,
Look,
even for a little bit.
You are the man in form, aren't you, at the moment? You've had a couple of good runs recently. Are you pleased with your form, the way you're playing?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty satisfied with my latest results, although you're probably talking mostly about my semi-final in the World 9 Ball Championships.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, that was a decent result, I have to agree. But before that, I actually didn't play for around 2 months in a big event. I mean, I was practicing at home, so I had for a pro pool player, 2 months is quite a long time actually, surprisingly long. I had to stay at home for a couple of weeks.
You recently had a baby, right?
Yeah, that's the reason. He's the reason. Yeah, but I try to take care of them, but still try to practice as much as I could, knowing that the big one is coming. So I minimized my break and put some hours into my practice.
Yeah, well, that's certainly given you. How much did you earn for that, may I ask? I know it's public knowledge, but I've forgotten. How much was it?
It's 50k third prize, so my second biggest prize of all time, and yeah, pretty good diaper money.
Yeah, it's a lot of diapers, isn't it? And a lot of milk and all the other stuff.
I truly hope we're not gonna use that many.
Yeah, train them very, very quickly. You just mentioned your second biggest prize, of course. You are a world champion as well
in 2022. Yes, that was the best shot I had, but pretty similar, as we know. The World 9 Ball this year was multiplied prize fund comparing to last year, so it was kind of similar.
So, how are you doing in this tournament so far? You've already played how many? One?
I played just one match. I was one of the seeded guys, so it was only one needed to qualify. I managed to pull off a win, which put me directly in the last 32, I believe. So it's a day off today, and probably I'll be back tomorrow. Do you know the schedule actually? Because we have tough time finding the information about that. Is it last?
Do you know what? It's going to be a lot easier because Digital Pool are now going to come in
All right.
for the last 64, 32. It will be
I'm
Digital
glad
Pool all the
it's gonna
way.
be clear.
So now there was just some problems with the numbers that we had that didn't quite go with the digital format. So it's being sorted out, and it will be from the last 64, 32 all the way through Digital Pool. So there will be no problems whatsoever. Now, this young man, Kopin Yi, quite the player as well, right? Reigning Masters champion. Have you played him much?
Both of them are renowned players and quality shooters. Played both of them in my life. Kopini, actually, I have a terrific record against Kopini, gotta say. We played only twice, and twice I won. So we'd love to keep that streak for longer, but who knows when will we have a next opportunity to play. He's one of the best players, one of the best cue balls, and I mean no weaknesses really in his game. Great with jump shots, breaking up. Just you can tell he's putting so much effort into his practice, because there is really no mistakes you can count on when you play against him. You gotta play for every millimeter and every ball, and hope to get lucky sometimes.
Yeah, and Kopin Yi, you mentioned it already. Him and his brother, younger brother, Kopin Chung, very, very good with the cue ball, aren't they? It's kind of their thing, isn't it?
Yeah, true, but it's mixture of things. They are also terrific shot makers. Whenever
good
they are
breakers.
put in good breakers, yeah. But whenever they are put in a difficult spot, they like to go offensive, and they rarely miss any long pots or bank shots. Really. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Volko brothers. Don't.
Of course you are. You beat them all the time.
No. Actually, against Koping Chunk is the other way around. I managed to break his streak last year in China Open, and that was my first win against him after a cup, more than 2 losses, I think. So it's good to score at least one win, and then you have a kind of your mind is more free for the next one.
Just saw earlier on Mieszko Fortuński went through in record time. I think it was about 35 minutes.
That's true.
8-0. Daniel playing now, he's having a little bit more of a struggle. I think he's behind, isn't he, at the moment, Daniel? 6-3 down by the looks of it, I think.
6-3, oh my, it was 5-3 down and he was at the table, so I was really hoping he will pull one back. 6-3 is already pretty dangerous. I don't know his opponent, but he seems pretty confident. Seemed like it won't be a tough match from the start. It won't be an easy match from the start. Mieszko, on the other hand, yeah, he was super quick. I thought he's on a timeout and he was already done, and told me he didn't miss a ball, so it was a good performance.
And he's kind of carrying that over as well, because he's just had a good run as well, didn't he, recently?
I am very impressed with his game lately. He was a runner-up at the UK Open and fully deserved. Then you know, before the World 9 Ball Championships, I thought he was the man in our team, because even during practice he was just striking the ball really purely. But you know, maybe it's a little bit too much pressure on yourself, and one or two things don't go your way, you can lose your confidence easily. That's pool. That applies to everyone, and yeah, with the tough tables.
But I think it's I think one big thing that he's improved on recently is his temperament. He was always, maybe, shall we say, a little bit fiery. Maybe he got upset very, very easily. But he really seems happy now. He seems happier when he's playing, and I don't see much stress coming from him, and he's smiling more. I just get that feeling around him that he's in a much better place now. Do you think that's correct?
I agree with you. I think it's also a matter of professionalism he's putting into pool, and working out more, working with a mental coach as well, and I'm pretty sure they talk those things over. Yeah, I think Mirko would agree with us that sometimes he was getting a little hot during matches, and I am sure he also was aware of that and knew that it's a thing he needs to improve. And as a smart guy, as he's working on it, and it's showing.
Yeah, and I must say I'm so pleased for him because he really is such a lovely guy, always very friendly around the venues, and I
That's
often
true.
thought
He's
he's maybe a
also,
little bit shy in a way as well. I don't know whether it's just because, I don't know, he's not very confident of his English maybe, but
like all of us, he has his moments when he prefers to be quiet, but he is a great
I
companion.
don't. I'm never quiet.
You know, okay. Yeah, well, maybe not all of us, most of us. But he's a great companion when we go around the world, and always fun. And I'm also very happy seeing him doing better right now. Even reading from his posts on social media, he also feels that it's kind of a breakthrough for him. And to be fair, he's 2 years older than me, so when I was a junior, I was kind of looking up to him. You know, right now this 2 years
Wow,
different.
I thought you was the other way round, to be honest.
That I'm the older one.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not 30 yet. I'm turning 30 this
I
this
think
year.
more mature, I would say you were. Maybe that's why I thought that.
I'm a dad now. I gotta be.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah. Is it just one child you've got?
Sorry.
One child?
Yeah,
Your first
I'm
one?
Yeah.
I can remember commentating on you during the COVID period, and you always had this big German Shepherd Alsatian dog walking around you. Have you still got the dog?
Of course, yeah. Well, if you count my dog, and I gotta admit,
He's part of the family, right?
I treat her as a baby, so that
But you don't
makes
put
me
nappies on the
that.
German Shepherd, no.
Sorry?
You don't put nappies on the German Shepherd.
No.
Diapers on the German Shepherd.
Thankfully not, but she has her own problems, and we have yeah, it's pretty different. But yeah, I'm a dog lover as well.
Yeah, me too.
So I like my little family I have right now. It all happened so quickly in 2 years. It was just me and my girlfriend. Now it's me, my wife, my dog, and my son. So it's
beautiful, lovely. Good to hear that you're in a good place. Good luck tomorrow with your match. I'm going to let you go and catch the end of Daniel because I think he needs to see a friendly face in the crowd.
Yeah, of course, I'm gonna go try to cheer him up. Sorry guys for no commentating, just some personal stuff. Maybe I can tune in and we can find out if I can do any good talking on the matches. We'll see.
Yeah, let's see if you could do a match if you're feeling up to it sometime. Come and do half a match. You're more than welcome anytime. Thank you very much, Wojtek
Thank you very
Szewczyk.
much, Mark.
Cheers,
and,
mate.
Yeah, all the best to all the viewers. Enjoy the tournament.
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it, to get a little bit of a chat with a 10-ball world champion from 2022, Wojtek Szewczyk, and also semi-finalist in Saudi Arabia recently in the World 9-ball. $50,000 he won for that, plus 60 he won, I think, for the World 10-ball. I think I should have asked if I could borrow a bit of money from him. I'll grab him next time. So back to this match. I hope you found that interesting, guys. No disrespect to the players. But it looks like Kopinyi is going to get over the line here nicely on this 7-ball. Well, Wojtek's friend Daniel Maciel in real trouble now. 7-3 down. No such problems though for Kopinyi. This 9 and the 10-ball for an impressive 8-3 victory. He will march on. Well played. The brothers Co will be very, very happy indeed. Our referee, Sammy, thank you so much for that, guys. We'll see you very, very soon. Johan Chua, Bad Koi, is in town. He's going to be here at 4 p.m. Hopefully you will be as well. I certainly will be. I'm Mark White. Thanks for joining me. Catch you on the next one, guys. Ta-da.